operator for Tatmeen. So welcome to Tatmeen weekly workshop. So participants can raise their hands. We will answer the questions one by one, and then accordingly we will take it forward. So as of now, I don't see any hands raised from the participants. If there are any questions, please feel free to raise your hands. We will call your names and then we can discuss on your questions. Sabine, can you unmute yourself and ask your question, please?
Yes. Hi, good morning, everyone. Thank you.
Good morning.
My question is related actually to the serialization records that we usually report to Tatmeen as a marketing authorization holder.
Okay.
Is there any local mandate by the regulations to keep those records in the MAH system, even if, let's say, this has been delegated as an activity to a partner or a distributor or a third party doing it on behalf of the MAH?
You mean to say to maintain a record at MAH side, is it?
Yes, to maintain the records at the MAH side.
So as of now, there is no such mandate or no such proposal available. If you wish to keep such record, then that is your wish because it all depends upon the business requirement and business needs, right? So
Mhm.
it depends upon your business requirement and business need. You can, if you want to maintain a record, then please feel free to maintain such record.
Okay, so in case of, let's say, any complaint or
Mm.
suspect product investigation, the
Mm.
this will not be like you will not be checking the records at the MAH side, but rather the records that are available, at the government side or in Tatmeen website.
So we will be only checking the records or validating the scenarios only on the Tatmeen system.
Okay.
So as of now, maybe this is from our side. Probably we're not sure if Mohab have such kind of an evaluating mechanism. So that we are not sure at this moment. So from Tatmeen side, we just validate whether the MAH has been commissioned or reported the items or not. That's it.
All right. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you so much. Gihan, can you unmute yourself? Gihan, can you unmute yourself? Gihan, I have allowed you the mic. Can you unmute yourself and ask your question? Gihan, since you are unable to speak, if you have any questions or clarifications,
Good,
please drop
good
an
morning.
email.
Good
Yes, good
morning.
morning. Good
This
morning.
is Jihan from Pharma Trade.
Hi, good morning.
I have a question regarding the return items from customer. We cannot take it back to Tatmeen system because it is already shipped out. Is there any procedure to take back to Tatmeen portal the rejected item or the return items?
Yes, you can do. You mean to say the products are received and you wanted to return that, is it?
Customer
Return.
upon delivery, we do the SSC code and we do the delivery for the customer. And while the
Mm,
customer is receiving his goods,
mm,
the pharmacy or the hospital, they
mm,
accepted 100 pieces and they return it for me 50 pieces of
mm,
Humulin, of Monjaro, of what any item. In this
mm,
case, this return, when I take it back to system, I
mm,
cannot upload it to Tatmeen portal. When it comes in the next delivery, it
mm.
will be shown as already shipped out.
Okay, so if I understand your question correctly, the item which is dispensed to the customer, for some reason, customer has returned those item back to you.
Yes.
And since this is already dispensed on Tatmeen, so your question is how do we handle this situation, right?
Yes.
Okay. So can you drop an email with your current situation to onboarding@tatmeen.ae? Because how to handle this situation is something we will have to check internally, and then we can share the feedback.
Okay. And I don't know if other distributors are facing the same issues or not.
Uh, at this moment, we didn't come across such a situation because it happens very rare, right? So not all customers will return the medicines back to the pharmacy. Only on rare scenarios or few scenarios, the medicines will come back. So this is something we will have to discuss internally, and then we can share the feedback on this.
Okay, great. Thank you so much.
Okay,
Thank you.
thank you. Sadat, can you unmute yourself and ask your question?
Hello.
Yes, Sadat. Good
Yeah,
morning.
good morning. This same return, we are also facing the same issues. We cannot return this in Tatmin portal.
Okay, when you were saying about the dispensed items,
Yes, yes.
dispensed items.
Yeah,
Okay, okay. So since the other caller also has raised the same problem, as I said, this we will have to discuss it internally on this particular scenario,
yeah,
and how to handle it in Tatmin is something we will have to we will discuss, and then then we can share the feedback. So as of now, we do not have any feedback for you to share. So this, since the feedback is already there, so Gihan would be sharing the information in the email. Once I have the more update, or then we can share the update on the same. Okay.
understand. Okay, thank you.
Bye. Bye. Any other questions from other participants, please? If there are any other questions from other participants, please feel free to raise your hands. We will allow you the mic, and then we can discuss on your question. Melvin, can you unmute yourself and ask your question?
Hi, hello, sir. Good morning. Can you?
Good morning. Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, anyway, sir, I am new in the Tatmeen right now.
Mm-hmm.
So my question is like the normal process for Tatmeen to receive the items. For example, if I have, of course, the Tatmeen, the releasing should be apple to apple, like as per the invoice or as per the documents, right? So what if there is something wrong with the typo error or something like, yeah, initial process, sir. Would that be, can I ask the initial process on how I will process the Tatmeen? Because I'm new in Tatmeen right now. Sorry for this. Sorry for this question.
So, Melvin, if I understand your question correctly, so your question is all about how to register on Tatmeen, or
Ah,
what is your question? Can you elaborate or construct your question properly, please?
yeah.
What is?
Okay.
Mm,
From releasing from the Tatmeen, sir, approval. We have the items. It's in the Tatmeen. It's for approval. And then after that, like, what is the next step, sir? Something like that. We already
uh,
have the Tatmeen. We already registered in Tatmeen.
mm,
And I would like that, but I'm new in Tatmeen on like
mm. So,
how we will receive completely the items. The
no, no, can I know what activity you wanted to know from Tatmin? Because releasing or receiving something, I wanted to know what exactly the operation you would like to do on Tatmin so that I can help you out.
So, for example, sir, I have one shipment coming from, of course, coming. I have one shipment, and we wanted one. We want, of course, we wanted to clear from the start until to the finish until we receive the shipment.
Mm,
So, so what? Can you, sir? Can you please guide me? What is the first?
okay,
Can you please guide
okay.
me? What is the first?
So you wanted to know how the receiving operation happens on Tatmin.
Exactly, sir. Yes, sir. Please.
Okay, got it. So are you a manual? You do receiving manual process or through the B2B process on Tatmin?
Yeah, manual processor.
Manual. Can you go to tatmeen.ae website?
Yeah, sir. Actually, I'm here right now. I prepare. Yes, sir.
Okay,
I'm on the home page right now.
okay. Tatmeen.ae, click on onboarding journey.
Yes, sir. I'm here on the home page. Yeah, that means that A. Yes, sir.
There is,
Receiving
yeah, there is onboarding journey,
onboarding,
onboarding journey.
onboarding journey.
There is training, product transfer. The training manual name is product transfer. If you go to page number 33, so the product transfer receiving through portal. So this explains about how to receive the products
Ah,
on the plane. So receiving products of SSCC, receiving through SG10. So this explains about it. Okay.
great, great. So page 30, sir, if you, sorry, what page again? What is that?
Um, Let me repeat. Training manual, product transfer, page number 33.
33. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, sure.
Okay. All right.
So, another question, that will be okay. Sorry, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
if, yeah, for example, like there's like a typo error, like on the documents,
Mm.
and to the like to to the documents and to the submission, the application. Like of course, it should be apple to apple. Like it will be the same as per the document. But sometimes we like unfortunately we are doing some mistake like typo error. So is it like how we will clear the shipment if there's something wrong, like yeah, typo or quantity error or like
See,
missing.
yeah, in any kind of a typo error, quantity error, or any kind of an user errors, right? So obviously, that means system validates before processing that particular request. So during the validation process, if there is any mismatch, obviously that means system will throw the relevant error to the user. So in such cases, you can reach out to us with the error snapshot. We can share you the feedback. Okay.
Uh, so we can email or we can call you regarding on this, right?
Yes, you can drop an email onboarding at tatmeen.ae along with the error which you experience, so that that would be helpful for us to check, and then what went wrong we can inform you.
Great, great, great. And sir, would it be okay? The solution will be the same day, or there's a 24 hours process, something like.
Approximately 24 hours is the maximum time limit which we will take. It depends upon the queue how we have. So you can wait for it would be mostly on the same day. So what my suggestion is you can expect a response from us after 24 hours. Maximum wait time would be 24 hours.
Great, great, great. Sure. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Bye. Any other questions from any other participants, please? Kindly raise your hand. Okay, I'll keep this call open for next 5 minutes. If there are no questions, then we can wind up this call for the week. Saifud, can you unmute yourself? Saifuddin, can you unmute yourself and ask your question?
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
Actually, we are handling on non-registered medicines.
Mm-hmm.
So we have to anything inform to our principal companies or our suppliers outside UAE. They want to register in Tatmeen portal, or what is the initial step of that one?
You can follow the same process for the non-registered for the non-registered medicines, right? You can follow the same process of the registered products. So
Okay.
you can get the GLN from the GS from the branching, and then you can follow the same process as registered.
Okay, sorry, actually I am in new Tatmeen. I didn't use before this one. So I
Mhm.
want to know what is the normal procedure? We have to anything inform to our principal companies or our suppliers in the outside UAE.
So what exactly you wanted to know since you are new to Tatmeen? Is it you want to know about the registration process, or what exactly you wanted to know about Tatmeen?
Registration process.
Okay, see, registration process is the first step for the registration is the particular user should have a global location number. So GLN would be acquired from GS1 team, that is branching team.
Okay, we
Once
have already GLN. Yes.
you have already GLN. So then
Yeah.
in that case, for that GLN, there would be an email ID associated. So using that particular email ID, we will release the invitation link for the user to complete the registration on Tatmeen. So once the user completes the registration using the invitation link, so that user should be able to log in into the Tatmeen live portal using username and password. So once he logs in into the Tatmeen live portal, based on their business requirement and then the need, they can perform various activities, various processes are available in that mean they can do it. Okay.
Okay, and also
So, and for that, I would recommend you to refer the training manuals, which is available in the main website. So there are a lot of manuals which is available. You can refer those training manuals, how to do the commissioning process, how to do the packing, shipping, receiving, everything.
okay, the non-registered and registered are same procedure. Anything different from?
Yeah, it's the same procedure, please.
Oh, so in the outside UAE supply, they are importing from medicine from outside UAE. They are
Mm.
anything doing from their side, or
Yeah,
they
mean
have
anything from outside UAE, obviously they should be manufacturers, right? MAH, they
yes,
should be manufacturers. So they will
mm,
have to do the manufacturers. Usually they will do commissioning, packing, and shipping processes.
they have to do that from there from.
MAH will have to do.
Yeah, okay, and also they are putting the SSCC code in the box or pallets
Yes, they will be doing all such activity.
for the registered and non-registered also.
Yes. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Bye. Any other questions from other participants? Melvin, again, I have allowed you the mic. Please unmute yourself and ask your question.
Yeah, hi, sir. Sorry. Anyway,
Yeah.
sir, yeah, just only a follow-up question to the other guy who asked a while ago. So
Hmm.
what if the images, the manufacturer didn't register the items?
They will have to register because if the manufacturer send the items without reporting to Tatmeen,
Mhm.
the Mohab customs will verify those items in the borders, UAE borders, and they may not be able to allow such goods into the country.
Okay. So what if,
Okay.
sir, that like, yeah, what if, sir, that they, for example, they already send the items here in
Hmm.
here in UAE without the registration? What are the possibility that is there any possibility that other option that we can receive the items, the shipment?
See, as I said, if someone is sending without any registration or without any reporting to
Mm.
UAE, the Mohab customs team will hold that goods in the borders. Okay, so as part of the inspection. So if the products are reported, then those particular goods will be allowed into the country. It depends upon the various scenarios. So it depends upon the various scenarios. So that is the reason why we encourage users to report to Tatmeen so that there won't be any such issues in the UAE borders. Okay.
I do understand, sir. Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Any other questions from any users? Please raise your hand. Okay, since there are no more questions from the participants, so we'll wind up this technical. Okay. Chaitanya, can you unmute yourself and ask your question?
Yeah, hi team.
Hi,
I have a
Chaitanya.
question regarding the void shipment transaction for MH. So I
Mm-hmm.
could see there is a transaction void shipment, and like what I understood from the technical guide was, as an MH, we have posted the commissioning, aggregation, and shipping messages to Tatmeen,
Mm-hmm.
and later, like the messages were processed,
Mm-hmm.
and which means the shipping input permit number quantity was consumed, and later we have identified there is something wrongly maintained in the shipping message. So
Mm-hmm.
we need to post a void shipping, which means when
Mm-hmm.
we post a void shipping to Tatmeen, the
Mm-hmm.
inventory is back to the MH Tatmeen account, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, and then we can uh, recorrect and send an updated shipping message. Is the correct expectation?
Yes. See, since you wanted to know about the void shipping, that is cancellation of the shipment. So
Mm.
this void shipping is eligible to trigger if the status of the shipment is in transit. Okay.
Okay.
So anything other than in transit, void shipping won't be applicable. That is one.
Okay, which means the receiving entity should not post a receiving message. It must
Yes.
be in transit.
Yeah,
Okay.
it should be in transit. It means that
Yeah.
the receiver should not receive the items on their GLF. So it should be in
Okay.
transit. So
Okay.
this is
So
the primary criteria.
okay, got
And
it.
and how do we cancel it? You can cancel it through the portal, and you can cancel it through the B2B. If you have done the shipping through the B2B, my suggestion is it has to be get cancelled through B2B only.
Okay, got it. And one more thing, like if we void shipping, will it, because as an MH, right, we'll post commissioning, aggregation, and shipping in the same XML file. So
Hmm.
when we void, will it cancel the commissioning aggregation as well, or it's only in shipment?
Okay, so here this is a very good point which you brought. If the user performs commissioning, packing, and shipping in a single file, then
Mm,
in that case, the void shipping won't happen. So the alternate solution or the workaround for this is receiver will have to receive the goods, and
mm.
then receiver will have to do the return shipping, and then
Mm.
sender will have to do the return receiving, and then they can amend the shipment. This is how it has to go. if if
Okay.
if mah does the shipping alone in a single xml file, then they are all good to cancel the shipment.
Okay, like what's the difference? Because when we are, even though it's a single XML, there is an
Hmm.
odd different events in it, right? Like with object event is for commissioning and aggregation for packing, and there is an
Hmm.
object again for the shipping. So
Hmm.
like what makes a difference in your system processing when we post in one file or in different files?
See, it's all about how the system is being designed and then built. Okay,
Okay.
because it has each user is different and their working style is different.
Mm,
So few users they will submit the XML, the commissioning, packing, and shipping in a single file, and few
mm,
will segregate commissioning separate, packing separate, and then shipping separate. So for
mm.
this, we do not have any answers for this. Okay, so to
Okay.
cancel the shipment through the B2B, I could say if the XML file is submitted only for shipment, then the cancellation is applicable immediately. If a user performs commissioning, packing, and shipping, then they will have to receive it, and then the receiver will have to send this shipment back, return shipping, and then sender will have to do the return receiving, and then they can amend the shipment.
Okay, got it. And a follow-up question on it. It
Mm-hmm.
means in such scenario,
Mm-hmm.
once the commissioning message was processed,
Mm-hmm.
like say it as, which means the shipping import permit document is consumed. So
Mm-hmm.
even though in such scenarios, even though the goods were returned back, like saying it was a wrong shipment, and we have reported, and we reported everything in one file,
Mm-hmm.
and the receiver has returned to us, and again we have received. So now
Mm-hmm.
we want to report the correct data, like the right batch. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So in that scenario, can we use the same shipping import permit number? Will it clear all the reported quantity because it was returned?
Mm, okay. From commissioning perspective,
Mm,
the items or the serial numbers which are already successfully commissioned
mm,
cannot amend and cancel. Similarly, for the shipment permit number, the quantity which is already consumed cannot amend
mm.
and cancel. Okay. So if
Okay.
there is any leftover quantity for the shipment permit number, then you can commission the same shipment permit number on the leftover quantity. If there is no leftover quantity applicable or for the shipment permit number, then they will have to go for creating the new shipment permit number, and then they will have to trigger the commissioning messages.
Okay, got it. Got it. And I think currently, as per the recent regulation, pallet level aggregation is not mandatory, right?
I didn't understand your question. Pilot level aggregation is not mandatory means. Can you
Not
elaborate more on
mandatory
your
for the
question?
Tatmeen, like UAE compliance, right? It can be up to an two level, like one level of aggregation from each to a shipper. And pallet level is not a mandatory.
They can do it because they cannot pack only eaches. So they
Yeah,
can
yeah.
pack they can
Yeah,
pack
each
in
is will be packed
cases.
to a shipper case. Yeah, each will be
Mm,
packed to a shipper
case,
case.
shipper
But
case.
shipper case to pallet level is optional, right?
Shipper case to pallet level. Not an optional. I think they will have to do the pallet level as well,
Okay.
because you only want to ship only the cases, is it not on the pallet level?
It will be like packed on a pallet, but may not be aggregated to a pallet.
Mm, no, then I think you will have to do the packing on the pallet level as well, so that at the time of receiving, instead of, because you may have a number of cases, so but
Mm.
pallet will be a single. So at the time of receiving or unpacking, that would be easy for the receiver to receive the pallet level SSCC instead of the one by one case SSCCs, right?
Yeah, agree on it, but I just want to understand like what the regulation or compliance is saying. Is
Hmm.
it a mandatory or it's only in business, depends upon the business requirement or business process.
I think you can check in the serialization guidelines on our website. So
Okay.
it is being defined. Okay. So that serialization guideline will help you. Is it a mandatory option or an optional, or it is only an optional scenario?
Okay.
Okay.
And my other question is regarding the same the void shipment. So in
Mhm.
a void shipment message,
Mhm.
do we receive a response back from Tatmeen
You mean to say if this is
in
triggered through
B2B?
B2B, B2B?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. If it is successful, then you will get a success message. If there are any errors, then obviously the response will capture the relevant error message.
Okay. Okay. Got it.
Okay. And
And
the
yeah.
void shipping, you will have to cancel the entire shipment, not the part of the shipment. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. 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 I'll go through on the message specifications maybe later. And
Okay.
I have one question regarding the return as well. Like
Mm-hmm.
earlier, sorry, I think it's a recall. Earlier, the recall initiation was not there through B2B,
Mm-hmm.
but I think I could see now the specifications mentioned there is a recall initiation or the recall completion process can be handled through an EP size messages, right?
Mm-hmm. You're saying about the recall B2B?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have the recall APIs as well. So
Okay.
what is your question about this
Yeah, one
recall?
minute. I'm just opening the
Mm.
technical guide. It's taking some time from the portal. I think it's still any other one is in queue, then they may proceed in their queries.
So for recall, we have the recall initiation, and after that, the recall cancellation,
Yeah, and completion. I think there were three
and then
three submentioned.
the completion. There are three steps. So
Yeah,
in this, your question is regarding what?
yeah, it's starting from initiation. So earlier the recall initiation can be done only on the portal, right?
Mm. Now it is
But now,
available on B2B also. It is available. If you
uh,
want to see the documentation, I can give you
yeah,
which
I
particular
just opened.
document.
I just opened it.
Let me open logistics. I can tell you the page numbers. The page number 57 on technical guide for logistics.
Technical guide for logistics. I just opened the manufacturers.
Um, Let me see, manufacturers. Okay, sorry, that is destruction. Okay, yeah, you will have to refer the manufacturers. Page number 76.
Okay, 1 minute. I'm just navigating there. Yeah. So let's recall initiation attributes, business action, uh, quantity elements. Okay, so quantity is an LGTI, and so we are populating. That means recalled initiation. Yeah, and have reference number. Yeah, okay, this one is fine. And the initiate cancellation in the sense like we have wrongly initiated and MH is the one who want to cancel, then they can trigger this message, right?
Uh, Let me check. Initiate cancel. Who can cancel it? Let me check. Give me a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the cancellation approval rejection is done by the MOHAP, not by the normal user of the pin. Okay.
But when I gone through the serialization guide,
Mm.
initiation will be the responsibility by MH. Cancellation can be a responsibility by MH, like they have initiated wrongly and they want to cancel it. But approval and rejection will be done by MOHAP. That's what I understood from the guide.
Before approval and rejection, cancellation is applicable.
Yeah,
If the batch is approved, then the cancellation is not applicable.
yeah, correct. So
Yeah.
it means the cancellation is part of MH, right, before the approval.
Yes, anything should happen before approval or rejection.
Okay. And like say it as our system, we have initiated B2B and we
Mm.
got the we have initiated the recall and now it is in the approval stage. So once it
Mm.
was approved by Mohab team,
Mm.
should we automatically receive an B2B message flowing back to our level 4, or is there any query that we can run? Uh, because to understand in our system what is the status, because in our system we can see only a recall initiated, but
Mm.
going forward there was approval or rejection process, and that my
Mm.
system is not aware of. So when Mohab approves or rejects, should we
Mm.
get an automatic notification back to our enterprise solution, or is there any way that we can request the status of the recall APIs?
If you see, you will be getting a notification as per our training manuals. So
Hmm?
without a notification, no user can take the next step.
Hmm?
So you should be able to receive the notification. But did you try doing this scenario, or is it something you're doing for the first time?
No, we haven't done. I just want to understand the process first
Hmm.
before initiating any testing.
Okay, you should be able to receive it as per the documentation guides, because I'm also checking how exactly it works
Okay. I believe the notification may appear on the web portal, but not sure we get on the
through the
our
B2B.
level 4 system. Yeah.
Mm, okay, so I will have to check and come back on this because even I'm also not sure. If you can drop an email, Chaitanya, on whether the notifications will be triggered to the concerned user saying it is approved or rejected, then I can check and then come back on it.
Okay, perfect. I'll do
Okay.
it. And yeah, and the recall completion, we need to perform only when MH has received all the goods from its supply chain partners.
Yeah, after the MOHAP approval process, the next step is the completion.
Okay, so for completion, we need to wait until the we receive all the goods from our supply chain partners back to our warehouse.
See, I can comment only on the Tatmeen perspective. Physically, goods can vary, right? So from Tatmeen perspective, I could say if the Mohab team approves it, then the MH team then complete the completion. So the activity which you do on Tatmeen should be in sync on the activity which you do physically on the goods. So it means that once you receive the goods on your warehouse, then you can perform the batch recall completion as well.
Okay, okay. And I could see there is one more new message introduction with the technical guide 5, which is the
Mm-hmm.
destruction initiation and the destruction cancellation.
Mm-hmm.
The completion, which is I think same leg of operations like recall,
Mm-hmm.
initiation, cancel, and completion. So in
Mm-hmm.
which scenario the destruction applicable for MH, like because like I just want to understand the concept over here. So after we receive the recalled products, is it any mandate requirement for MH to submit and destruction saying it as we have received recalled products? and we are destroying it, or in which scenarios this will be useful for an MAH?
They can do the destruction on if the items are expired, improper storage, exceeded the environmental conditions, or contaminated. If you see, there are destruction reason codes. So on these reasons, these products or items can be considered as a destruction. So this is there on page number 82, technical guide for manufacturers.
Yeah, but one for the recall product, do we need to still post an destruction, or it's not needed?
No needed, not needed.
Okay.
Destruction is done on the item, whereas the recall is on the batch.
Okay. Okay. So which means the recall process will be ended only with the recall completion message. That's it.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah. And the destruction message also, like there were some attributes. There is Mohab reference number as well that we need to provide. Like maybe it's applicable for licensing agents or 3PLs or logistic handlers who are in the market managing the inventory. May not be for MAH, because MAH usually sales transaction if it was shipped. Um, and one more question. So if MAH has an 3PL facility in the UAE and is importing the goods into the UAE, and the reporting for the importation of the goods to Tatmeen is not required at the time of importation, but it's required at the time of sales, or we need to report at the time of import.
Can you ask your question again, please?
Yeah. So we have a 3PL in UAE. Okay. Our goods were supplied out of UAE, like manufactured out of UAE, and we are importing those goods into our 3PL warehouse in UAE, and from there we'll sell it to our customers who are in UAE. Okay. In that scenario, right? So because when we import the goods, even though it's a not sales transaction, but we are importing for our sales, so we need to report at the time of importing, or we need to report only at the time of shipping from our 3PL to our customers in UAE.
Okay, since these goods are manufactured outside of UAE and the manufacturer is sending these goods, it is only for sales, or
it's only for stock transfer, like it's only material movement into UAE. We are not selling it yet. Yeah.
Okay. So you will import that goods within UAE, and after that, what exactly you are going to do with that goods?
We will sell the goods maybe to customer.
So you will sell the goods to the customer.
Yeah.
So again, that the company who buys these goods, what action they are going to perform?
Like they are logistic handlers, will be managing our inventory. Like we ship the goods to them, and they'll manage the inventory, and they'll sell it to our customers. So here,
so it means like what I understand, it means like something like selling and reselling. Selling, reselling is something you wanted to know, correct? So at certain point, this selling, reselling goods will have to get received and unpacked. So during those scenarios, obviously the Tatmeen reporting should be there, and this seems as of now we do not have any such scenario even in our guidelines. If you have any, you can drop an email to onboarding at Tatmeen with your current scenario with an elaborated approach. We will have to check and then come back on it.
Okay. Yeah. Got it. Yeah. That's all the questions I have, but first.
Okay. Thanks, Chaitanya.
Okay. Thank you.
Bye. Biju, can you unmute yourself and ask your question? Biju, can you unmute yourself and ask your question? Saifuddin, can you unmute yourself and ask your question? Saifuddin, can you unmute yourself and ask your question? Okay, so Biju and Saifuddin, since you are not able to ask your question, please ask your question or clarification through email. You can drop us an email at onboarding@tatmeen.ue. We will respond to you within 24 hours of time from now. So since there are no more participants raising their hands, we will conclude this technical workshop call for today, and a meeting recording will be shared with the users in the next 24 hours from now. We will meet you again on next Thursday. Thank you so much.